Hi friends, I am at Disneyland today for Star Wars Season of the Force, and I am excited to share all things Star Wars today. We're going to be trying some of the new foods, checking out some of the merch, and hopefully meeting a Star Wars character or two. Let's go and have some Star Wars fun. Starting out the day in Tomorrowland to visit Star Trader and check out the new merch drops for Season of the Force. Here's a peek at the Star Wars merch, including the latest releases from actress Ashley Eckstein, who designed some of the pieces. She is the voice of Ahsoka Tano in Clone Wars. I'll be honest, I'm more into the dark side merch myself. I do really like this hyperspace fountain tee. It has a really cool design. Hoping to get on the ride later today when it's not an 80-minute plus wait. Here is a closer look at the waist bag from the Ashley Eckstein Collection. The colors are giving a 90s vibe for sure. It's a nice size and retails for $34.99. Checking out the new tees, there is a Princess Leia tee, but this Daddy Vader shirt is really funny. There is also this Force crew neck. It has the characters along the arm and similar style to the tees. And the collection also features a Star Wars logo zip up and a Rebel symbol button down shirt. Star Trader also has the new Star Wars characters for the Create Your Own headband, so you can mix and match and create your own. There is a Yoda, R2-D2, Wicket the Ewok, Darth Vader, and a Stormtrooper. I think these are so cute. The store also has some new dark side merch like these Vader ears and this tee. Really liking the embossing on this journal. For Resistance fans, I spotted this black jacket and a matching Loungefly bag, which glows in the dark, so it's pretty cool. Stopping by Galactic Grill for lunch to try new Season of the Force seasonal items. The loaded Outpost fries feature crinkle-cut fries and onion rings, topped with barbecue pulled pork, cheddar and Monterey Jack cheeses, pickled red onions, roasted corn, sour cream, and topped with green onions. All right, gonna go in and try out these loaded Outpost fries. This looks so good. You know me, I love some fried foods, and the fact that it has both fries and onion rings, like, how do you go wrong with this? So I'm gonna go in there, see if I can get, we'll try an onion ring first. I'll get one of those here, one on top.
Yeah, I agree.
So all the flavors here. Let's give these a big bite here.
A lot of barbecue sauce on there. I want to see if I could get some of the corn and that pulled pork on here. I'll give that a try. That pulled pork is really tasty on here if you love loaded fries, loaded onion rings. These are really, really good. You know, just for experiment purposes, let's also try a French fry. Get some of that sour cream on here. There's like roasted corn, green onions, all that on here. Hold it up in the sky. Yeah, these are a definite win. If you're coming for Season of the Force, highly recommend trying these. They are bomb.
The passion fruit limeade is a blend of ginger and passion fruit syrups along with lime juice. The drink is garnished with fresh passion fruit and chia seeds.
I love a good limeade, and this passion fruit limeade looks delicious. I love that it has like little like chia seeds in there. Let's give this one a sip and try it out. That is really refreshing and it has really good flavor. I feel like the kind of blend of flavors is really well balanced. I don't get like a lot of ginger or a lot of lime or a lot of passion fruit. It all kind of just blends really nicely together. Really good combo. I like chia, so I love like a kind of the texture of the chia in here. This one is a really tasty drink, and I recommend trying this one out, especially if it's a warm day and you're looking for a refreshing beverage. This one will do it for you.
The Galactic Gyro Burger features an Angus beef and veggie patty, Havarti cheese, feta tzatziki sauce, cucumber, tomato, and red onion served on a toasted ciabatta bun.
Here is the, how do you say it, gyro?
Gyro.
Okay. Here's the gyro burger. Look, you can see in here the layers with the patty, and then it has that Havarti cheese and the tzatziki sauce. Let's go in for a bite and try this one out. Although it has onions in it, so I'm like,
And cucumber.
Yeah, I don't mind the cucumber, I just don't like onion. All right, let's go in for a bite of this one. I'm really glad it has that tzatziki sauce on there because the burger, the patty, and the bread is just very dry. So that tzatziki sauce just kind of gives it, you know, a little bit more moisture in there. And it's really tasty. I do like the flavor of the tzatziki sauce. Everything kind of blended together. Tastes really good. It does have like that Mediterranean gyro taste to it. So if you love, you know, a good gyro, you might be into this burger. But like I said, just be aware, it is on the drier side. But the taste is there. It's good and tasty.
The ciabatta bun is fairly soft, which is nice. Even though flavors are not that bad, it's too dry of a burger for me, and I would not order this again. Kaiko Punch is a blend of pineapple juice, coconut milk, lime juice, and is garnished with pineapple chunks and a lotus root.
I also picked up the Kaiko Punch. This is such a pretty blue color. It is beautiful. It's given that like spring, almost robin's egg, tealish kind of blue. Love it. Let's give it a try and see if it's as good as it looks. Oh yeah. This is giving pina colada. This is really tasty. If you love pina coladas, you're gonna really love this drink. It is tasty. It's really light and really refreshing. Way to go. Cheers.
The pistachio cherry parfait contains layers of pistachio mousse, red velvet cake, cherry pie, and is topped with chocolate pearls and chocolate popping spheres.
And of course, I can't resist dessert, so I picked up the pistachio cherry parfait. And you can see in here how it has the different layers of the pistachio mousse and the red velvet cake. And then on top it has the chocolate popping spheres and chocolate pearls, just to give it some good, yummy chocolate flavor. Let's give this guy a try. We're gonna go in here and get all the layers. I wanna get some of that pistachio mousse and the cake. Has cherry filling in it as well. Chocolate popping spheres. Look at this. Ooey gooey. All right, let's give it a bite. That mousse is actually really light and like soft pistachio. It pairs really well with the chocolate of those like the popping spheres and the little chocolate pearls, and that cherry filling in there just gives it a really yummy fruity flavor. This is really tasty and a good dessert. It's actually a bit lighter than I would expect it to be. It's not super rich. Like sometimes the chocolate ones in the past that they've had, like the Darth by chocolate, have just been really rich. This one feels a little bit lighter, and it's just like not overpowering of like one flavor. So really a blend here. All right, just a word of warning. If you're eating that parfait, you might end up with a little bit of a green mouth. So just beware of that with the parfait. Overall, I think most of the items here at the Galactic Grill for Season of the Force are really good and really tasty. The only one that's a little bit not great for me was the gyro burger, just because it was just on the dry side. But those loaded outpost fries were delicious. The drinks are super yummy. I'm definitely going to be coming back to get those again. And the parfait is just a really nice light dessert. Absolutely delicious. Definitely pretty much a win over here at Galactic Grill. Okay, we are at the Starview Station and we are about to meet Darth Vader.
Do not think you can hide from me. You will be discovered. Ooh.
She might be the Jedi. Oh.
Excellent.
The one who tells on
Come forward. Is that so? Very good.
1, 2, 3.
You recognize the power of the dark side. That is excellent. Be a battle of wills. I look forward to it.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
I sense that you support the rebel cause. I find your lack of loyalty disturbing.
Ever.
Why?
Meeting Vader was really cool. He's very intimidating, but it's such a cool experience. So be sure to stop by the Star Wars launch bay here in Tomorrowland so you can meet Vader for yourself. Be sure you grab a Season of the Force guide map, because this is going to list out all of the Season of the Force activities and things that are going on for this time. It includes some of the seasonal foods for Season of the Force, as well as highlight some of the rides. So I heard Luke Skywalker may be around, so we're gonna hang out here in Batuu and see if we can get a glimpse of him. We've already seen R2-D2 and Chewbacca, so maybe Luke will make an appearance soon. Ewok espresso stacking mugs at the Jewels of Bith stall in the marketplace. They come as a set and are $34.99. I can't pass up the creature stall to see the sleeping Bobcat. He's sleeping with a little smile on his face. And his little porgy toy. The creature stall has all the fun plushies, including porgs, puffer pigs, and the monkey lizard. It's a lost cat.
A what cat?
A lost cat. Still haven't seen Skywalker around, so we ventured over to Ronto Roasters to try out the fried falumpa set cheese skewer, which is covered in crispy potatoes and served with the mustard cheese dipping sauce. I wasn't sure what a falumpa set was, so I looked it up. It's this guy from the planet Naboo.
All right, afternoon snack time. I picked up the fried falumpa set cheese skewer from Ronto Roasters. It's a very interesting looking skewer. I'm hoping it tastes good because it's cheese and potato, which is two of my favorite things ever. We're gonna give it a dip in this mustard cheese dipping sauce and take a bite and see how it tastes. All right, I'm wearing white, so I'm trying not to drip the mustard cheese sauce all over myself, but let's go in for a bite and test. Definitely interesting. If you love fried cheese sticks, you'll probably be into this. I love that it has like the potatoes and fried around it as well. It makes it just super crispy and just gives it like a very interesting flavor. It's pretty good. It's not something that's like my favorite. I've had better cheese sticks, but you know, I'm not hating it. Definitely get down with this. I do wish that cheese was a bit more melty. It's a bit solid. I don't know what the better word, non-melty. It's still good, but I just would like it to have kind of that like cheese pull, stringiness to it. I think it would just be a lot better with more of a melty cheese, but in any case, it's cheese, it's potatoes, it's fried. I'm into it. I do really like the mustard cheese sauce. I love any kind of mustard. Like that's like the magic words for sauces for me. So I'm super into the cheese sauce and it tastes really good with the stick. So if you're here for Season of Force, you might want to stop by and grab a crispy potato cheese stick.
The Cashian Spiced Milk Tea features milk tea with horchata jelly and caramel sugar crisp.
I also picked up the Cashian Spiced Milk Tea. Let's give this a try. It looks really good. It has like pieces of caramel on top. I love anything caramel, and I love a good milk tea. Let's mix this up. I want to get all those flavors in there. Okay, this is tasty. That spice flavor is really good and pairs really nicely with the caramel pieces in there. If you love like spiced milk teas, you will like this. Definitely a tasty drink.
The milk tea tastes like holiday cookies. If you like gingerbread, you will love this.
I like that this drink isn't overly sweet, but it has a really good amount of sweetness. Just really good like balance of flavors in here. Super tasty. As far as milk teas are concerned, it's also pretty light and refreshing. So like I said, if you love the spiced flavors, you'll really like this milk tea. Cheers. We are back at Galactic Grill and just picked up the Death Star popcorn bucket. These are really cool looking. It makes noise and lights up. You can see here. These are really, really cool. I did a mobile order this morning and just set it up to pick up for later, so we didn't have to walk around with them for the greater part of the day, and it ended up being the perfect thing to do. I can't wait to see how this looks at night. It's gonna be super cool. Okay, here's a look at the popcorn bucket. It opens up on top here, and you can fill it inside with your popcorn or treats. You can use it as a cookie jar, whatever you want to use it for. And then it comes with this lanyard, Star Wars lanyard here that has TIE fighters on there. Yeah, really cool popcorn bucket. If you've been thinking about getting this one, I definitely recommend. This is great for any Star Wars collector. And then over here at Galactic Grill, when you order the popcorn bucket, it does come with an order of fries and not popcorn. So we're gonna dig in and have a little snack. Came over to the Grand Californian to check out the Death Star made of chocolate. You guys have to see this thing. It is really cool looking. This thing is made out of 40 pounds of chocolate and like 160 pounds of crisp rice cereal. It is really cool looking. So definitely come stop by the Grand Californian and check out the chocolate Death Star. Inside the Grand Californian, they also have some treats for Season of the Force. So if you have a sweet tooth, come check these out. They look so good.
I'm sorry.
Look at the Millennium Falcon one.
Only through the 11th.
There are plenty of Wookiee cookies, which are filled with Nutella. They're pricey at $10 each. There is also a Yoda or Grogu tropical flavored whoopie pie for $9.
Thank you. Please enjoy our steak.
We jumped in line for Hyperspace Mountain, which was showing a 60-minute wait. It's definitely looking smaller than that, but it's so worth it. We even got front row.
For your safety. 7, standing by. Good luck, pilots.
All wings prepare to jump into hyperspace on my mark. Punch it!
We're coming out of nowhere. Enemy fighters coming your way.
All wings, fall back.
3 marks coming in at .04. It's a trap.
The Hyperspace Mountain overlay with the Star Wars theming is so much fun. I wish they would actually keep it that way the whole year. It's just so much more action-packed, and I feel like it's faster in there. We were front row, which was really awesome, but I felt like I had like tears coming out of my eyes, and my hair was flowing back, and it was just a lot of fun. So that's definitely a must. The line was over an hour long, but so worth it. Absolutely love riding Hyperspace Mountain.
Back at Galaxy's Edge, I stopped at the milk stand and picked up the Toydaria Swirl, which is green milk with chili lime seasoning and mango popping spears.
All right, trying out the Toydaria Swirl that I picked up at the milk stand here in Galaxy's Edge. I've never actually tried any of the milks, either the green milk, blue milk, or anything. So looking forward to giving this one a try. I love like chili lime and mango, all that. So let's give it a go. That's good. It's giving like mango nata vibes. So it's super yummy with like that mango popping spears, just gives like so much flavor. And I love like the tahini chili lime seasoning on top. Really yummy. If you love flavors like chili and mango, you will really like this. You should definitely give it a try if you're here for Season of the Force. Now let's go watch some projections and fireworks.
Smugglers and scoundrels, pirates and rogues, travelers and adventurers, welcome. My name is Tohan Lej, the Lore Weaver. Tonight, I invite you to join me around the fire of memory for a tale of prophecy. The legend of a family, strong in the Force, entwined in a battle between the darkness and the light. There was prophecy about this boy. That much was clear. The Force was unusually strong in him. Could he be the chosen one? The child's promise was undeniable. His proud mother dreamed for him a bright future. But his path would be cloaked under a shadow of darkness. His life was without freedom, but he would grow to become cunning and brave. Soon these talents would draw the eyes of evil. Newfound hope. The galaxy fell into darkness, but the brave rose to meet it. Even in the midst of cold desolation, the embers of love burned bright. A young Jedi learned the old ways. lit the path to redemption. A brother and sister were reunited and brought light back to the galaxy, finally securing a time of peace for a while. Jedi perseveres. Rivers of story became myth, and myth collected into pools of rumor. To pass on to others the power of the Force, this is the legacy of the Jedi. Today, even through our bright suns, the darkness continues to creep. In turbulent times, we all must look to find balance. What is our legacy? Will you help forge a new chapter? Raise your lights high against the darkness and share this tale. In the name of resistance, speak the name Skywalker. 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 Skywalker.
The projection show was really neat and really cool to see. Cool, like, storyline and just really awesome looking. So if you're gonna be here for Season of the Force, definitely make some time to do that. I do recommend getting down to the area early because I mean it was full by like 8:15 or so, and the first show is at 8:30. So definitely make sure you're here a bit early so you can get a good spot to watch it. We're currently waiting for the fireworks, Fire the Rising Moon show, and looking forward to watching that as well. Also, I wanted to show how cool the Death Star popcorn bucket looks at night, turned on. Check it out. It's so fun. It lights up and makes a noise and everything. Love it.
Spire Outpost has a long and colorful history of heroes and legends, Jedi and Sith, royalty and resistance, those who would rule and those who refuse to bow. Here, we celebrate that fiery spirit tonight. Those with lights, raise them, and everyone, prepare to raise your voice. We honor the spirit of Black Spire, the fire of the rising moons.
I had such a fun time celebrating Season of the Force this year at Disneyland Park. I hope you enjoyed doing all the Star Wars things with me today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next videos. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.